guys, this is Fish Food from Bottom of the Map Productions, and now that we've beaten the Dodongo's Cavern and we have accessed bombs, we can finally go do some more collecting. First thing I'm gonna do, I need some bugs. So we're gonna go get some bugs. That way we can grab a couple Skulltullas. Actually, I think it's just one that we need. Maybe two. Only place I know of to get bugs around here is the graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and grab a couple of those. And I think I'm just going to get one bottle's worth. I might get two, just to be sure. Well, we'll see what happens. If I have to cut out getting some more bugs, I will. I don't think I'll need more than one bottle, but bugs are really simple to catch. I showed you guys earlier. It's you just catch them in a bottle, and if you do it right, you can catch another bug while you when you drop it. So you should in theory have an unlimited supply of bugs, because every time you catch one bug, you pick up 3 every time. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab our bottle, and then we're gonna head back up to Death Mountain and go grab a few Skulltullas. Okay, why did you do that, Link? Alright. So I sound a little bummed today. We were trying to record one of our podcasts earlier today, and our program decided it wanted to crash on us as soon as we got done recording an entire hour-and-a-half podcast. So I'm kind of pissed about that. No, not only me, the Double B's pissed, Doc's pissed. This is the second time it's happened to us, and both times it happens to be on the WWE podcast. So if you're a WWE fan and you're waiting for the WWE podcast for this week, it's probably not going to happen, because I don't think we're going to put any effort into record another show that we already did. It's frustrating enough as it is, and having it happen again, it's just not something we want to deal with. We're going to have to figure out a different program to use, or just start live recording, which I'd be okay with, but we'll find a way to get you the podcasts. Don't worry. It's just been a giant pain in the ass. By the way, that's Skulltulla number 18. You got to blow up that little side wall. I got a little distracted. Blow up that little wall to get Skulltulla number 18. Correction, 18. Number 19 is over here at the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern. Just drop your bugs and quickly catch one back. You got to do it pretty quick. And I was able to do it successfully. As long as they crawl in there, you should be good. So, and he'll pop out. Just slash away. Collect your token, and there's number 19. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna go inside the Goron City real quick. Go collect ourselves a few things. And, the whole traveling thing, that's the part that takes a while on this little walkthrough. Again, hug the wall or else this guy will get you. You can blow that wall up, but I don't think there's really anything inside of it, so it wasn't included in the guide, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, on the second floor of the city, yeah, right there he is. In fact, I could probably, well, I'm not going to worry about getting him just yet. I'm going to go get him on this side. What you want to do, you want to blow him up. It sounds really cruel and hostile, but you want to blow him up. You stop him with a bomb. And there are several ways you can do this. You can try to just hold a bomb while he's running at you, or just drop a bomb and hope it hits him, like it did for me, and then go talk to him. You just do whatever it takes to, work on it. And don't worry about buying a whole lot of bombs if you run out, because it automatically fills you up when you get the bomb bag from him. And that's what we just accomplished. Oh, he's going to hit me. Nope, he didn't. Okay, so we're going to make our way to the top floor of the city, if I can get around Hot Rodder over here. We'll get to the top of the city. And I need to go this way. Now you can do this, get to this area one of two ways. You can do the tightrope, or you can blow up these little boulders. I usually just blow up the boulders because it's a giant pain in the ass to get back to the top if, those you fall. So I just usually blow it up because bombs are pretty indispensable. You can always get more bombs. Alright, now in here there's going to be a little maze. You can blow up boulders that are brown colored, but silver colored boulders you can't do anything with yet. So you're going to blow up this one. And then you want to blow this one up. And you don't want to worry about that one because that's a dead end. Blow this one up. Then you come over here, and I think you blow this one up. I'm not quite 100% sure. Yeah, that's the one you do. Alright. You can open up either one of these chests. They hold 50 rupees apiece. I'm not going to worry about it because it would be a waste of rupees. But you're going to go ahead and grab Skulltulla number 20. Out of there. Like I said, I'll probably come back and get those rupee chests later because I would only get 38 rupees, and that's not really, getting the full effect because once my wallet's full, it's full. It's not like in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. If you open a chest and you can't hold the same amount of rupees, it'll just, you just keep the chest closed. You don't open it later, which is kind of nice. Especially if you've never played the game before and you open something, you're like, oh man, I can't hold it. Well, you don't have to worry about it in that game. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to scale Death Mountain. Because we're going to need something later in the game. In order to beat the game, you actually have to have the magic meter. So that's what we're after. And, like I said, it's a 100% walkthrough anyway. So blow up that boulder. You don't have to worry about this one right here. Now this one can be a little tricky, so just wait until it's about to blow and throw it, except for I took too long. I took too long there too. And I was too early there. Takes a little bit of practice, but you'll eventually get it. Go ahead and land over there, and see that's another reason I didn't grab that rupee, because I knew I was just going to end up getting 50 rupee piece, or 20 rupee piece later on. Now, when you go through here, you want to have to use your shield quite a bit, or else you're going to take a little bit of damage. And since we only have 6 hearts, it's not really a good idea to try to risk it. Now, as soon as you are able to run again, roll as fast as you can, and drop at the last possible second. As you notice, I'm still at my 3 full heart containers. One thing I do like about this game is there's so many different things you can do when you beat it. You can do speed runs. You can try to beat the game as fast as possible. You can do a minimum completion run where you only grab exactly the items that you need to beat the game. Which means you don't collect any Skulltullas. Which means you don't collect the spells that you don't need. Like, the only thing you would actually need to collect would be... I don't even think you need the fire arrows to beat the game, to be honest with you. Like, there's several guides somewhere if you want to actually look it all up. You can see exactly what is needed to completely finish the game. Like, the golden gauntlets would be something you need. I'm giving away a lot of spoilers here, and I apologize if you're one of those people that hate spoilers, but I'm assuming you've probably played this game a little bit, some of you. Alright, now, first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and walk... Actually, no, I'm going to do this way. Because I'm at low health, when I walk into that volcano, I'm going to have a limited time to get everything I need. So we're going to walk in here, and we're going to need our ocarina. Go ahead and play Zelda's Lullaby. That's the only song I ever remember every time because, I've played this game so many times, and like I said, it's the staple song in this series. Like, you play this game, you play that song so many times throughout the game, it's not even funny. So you're going to get your magic meter, and I think she gives you a sword technique, which requires magic to use. I think literally the only time you use magic in this game at all is when you use your fire arrows or your spells, if you use your spells. Now there are several dungeons in which using one of the spells is highly recommended. And it says you can hold B to do the little sword attack, or you can rotate your control stick once and do the sword attack. It just depends on how efficient you are with the rotating the control stick all the way. For me, it can be a pain in the ass, so I tend to not worry about the spin attacks. They don't really even do that much damage in retrospect. It just depends on the kind of playstyle you want to do. It depends on how well you play. You play to your strengths. Some people are really good at them, some people aren't. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to go inside the volcano. And since we have full health, we should be able to last, I think you get a minute and a half. It might be a little less. Now when you go out of here, make sure you don't move too close to that owl just yet. He's a pain in the ass, and like I said, he's annoying. And you already know how much I hate that guy. Absolutely hate that guy. Now, I think we might need our bottles for this. Maybe not. I don't think we need our bugs, actually. Oh, I only get 40 seconds. That's okay. I should still be able to get it done without having to worry about it too much. You want to head straight for this little area, and don't worry, you will definitely hang on. You want to come over here. You want to be careful not to get too close to the thing. Now, as soon as you collect that, that's piece of heart number 6. Your timer's not going to restart. Fall into the lava, and you're going to restart at the start of the thing with one heart less than you started, instead of getting a game over when you die. So then you want to, yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, you want to talk to the fucking owl. But you can easily skip his stuff. Just stand underneath him, and this little cutscene will ensue. And that's important if you want to get this next heart piece. And I know, it's a 100% walkthrough, so I'm going to do it. It's not required to beat the game. So, but back on the point I was making earlier, there's so many ways you can beat this game. You can do a speed run, and the slowest or fastest possible time. You can do a 100% walkthrough. You can do it while only collecting, or while collecting literally no heart pieces and no heart containers. You can do a little three heart challenge run, which this game, it's not all that difficult to do. However, some of the bosses are really tough, and they, each one of their attacks does one hit apiece. So you got to either make sure you have a bunch of fairies or have a bunch of, dodging skills. Now we've collected the next heart piece. Hopefully you saw how to do it. I'm not going to re-explain it. I'm pretty sure you guys can see what I did. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go revisit the Skulltulla house, because we have 21 dead Skulltullas, and we can get the next thing. Now if you don't have a rumble pack, you don't really have to worry about this, because you can't use it anyway. I don't have a rumble pack, so this won't work for me. If you have a rumble pack, it'll work. If you're playing this on the 3DS, you'll also have, it won't be a Stone of Agony, it's called something else, but it'll basically do the same thing. Anytime you're near something, like some sort of secret, like a hole in the ground that's bombable, your controller will vibrate. Well, now that that is out of the way, we're gonna go to Hyrule Castle Town. And because you guys know where it is, I'm gonna go stock up on my rupees. I'm gonna go fill them up, and I'll meet you guys in the Castle Town Market during the daytime. Don't forget that. Alright guys, so now we're in the Hyrule Castle Town Market, and the first thing we want to do is we want to go visit the shooting gallery. And I believe it is right here, yes. It has the picture of a bow and arrow target. Go in here, and I think it only costs like 20 rupees, yeah. And it's really simple. You just have to, you use the B button to shoot, and the control stick to aim, of course. And the targets pop up in the same order every time, I think. It can be a little bit of a pain to kind of, especially with my controller, it's kind of touchy. But if you get at least 8 in a row, or not 8 in a row, 8 total, you get a free game. So. And I missed. Come on. Ah, damn it. This will take a little bit of practice. Seriously? Son of a bitch. Alright, so I'll have to play again. But I should be okay. You only get 15 shots, so try not to miss too much. Like, I missed 4 times right there. Come on. Ah, shit. Like I said, it takes a little bit of practice. If I can get at least one more target, I get a free game. Son of a gun. Third time's the charm, I guess. If I don't get it on this one, I'll cut ahead to where I actually do win it. Alright, I got 2 more. Come on, I can do this. There we go. Perfect score. Like I said, third time is the charm. You get a bigger bullet bag. Like I said, this guide has a lot of things that you don't necessarily need to beat the game, but I included it. Now, this next part, I guarantee you, might piss you off quite a bit. We're going to go to the Bombchus bowling arena, which I went the long way for some reason, and around these people. You'll see this little sign. Looks kind of like a, well, like a hat almost to me, because it's kind of, you know, pixelated out quite a bit. But there are 3 prizes we're in here for. We're going to go after a piece of heart, a bomb bag, and Bombchus. Cost 30 rupees per play. And, see, on this one we're going to be able to win the Bombchus, first up. Now, this game is simple, but difficult at the same time. You want to line up your Bombchus, and they're basically mobile bombs, and you want to hit the hole. Only problem is there's a lot of obstructions in the way. Especially the freaking little chicken. That chicken will piss you off, I swear to God. You just have to be... You have to kind of... It takes a little bit of practice and technique to figure out exactly where you need to put the Bombchus every time, and that's not going to be right either. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My computer is acting really stupid tonight, and, you know, it's not really helping my bad mood at all. Now, the next thing you want to do on the 3rd level, we should say, wait for the chickens to get the right bit out of the way, and I got it on the first try, thank God. It's a big pain in the ass sometimes. But there's the first of 3 prizes. I'm not going to replay the game. Well, I'm going to replay the game. I'm not going to re-record me playing the game. I'm just going to get the next 2 prizes. This prize is for the heart piece. Goddamn little chicken. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. You fucking piece of shit. Those chickens piss you off. Alright, I got this one on the first try, too. This one is your piece of heart. That's piece of heart number 8. So now we are at a full 7 hearts. I'm going to play one more time, and I think, hopefully this will just be regular bombs. So I'll probably just fail this one, because I don't really need bombs. Alright, this one's for the bomb bag. This is exactly what we need. So, hopefully I've been successful so far. The only one I lost was the one I lost intentionally because I didn't need the prize. It was just bombs, and it's kind of a waste. Now, if this chicken will stay out of the way, I'll be good to go. Perfect. There we go. I said I wasn't gonna record all the, you know, the games I don't need to, since I already beat it once, but I might as well since I'm already, talking about it. And the big chicken got in the way just at the wrong time, and of course that little spike trap, and the little chicken's gonna get in the way, and the big chicken's in the way. This is the one that's gonna piss you off as the third one. I'm gonna edit out all my failures for sure though. So if I don't get it on this time, which I was able to do it, thank God. Usually I'm here for like 20-30 minutes, so I was actually kind of lucky. But now that you got all 3 of your prizes that you need, you can carry up to 40 bombs. I'm not going to play again because I got all 3 of the prizes. I don't even have enough rupees anyways. So, the next thing we're going to do, play the sun song, because the next thing we need to do, we can only do at night. Alright, now this part, it's especially important that you don't touch any dog except for the one that I'm going to lead you to. If you find this area right here, he's a little white dog that's hiding in the corner. Now make sure he's following you, and if he is, we're going to go, I believe it's this way. And I'll know for sure as soon as I round the corner. It's not the right one, I don't think. It might be this one, actually. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I hate when I second guess myself when I'm right. So you're going to talk to this lady, you brought her dog back, and now we have piece of heart number 9. Now there's one more thing we need to do, and that'll be the end of this video. We're going to head back to the Hyrule Castle. I believe... No, that's going to take me back to the gate. We're going to... These guys dance like the entire time. They have no life. They're dancing during the daytime. They dance at night. They obviously have nowhere else to be. Which, kudos to love and all, but I think it's kind of over the top. So you're going to come up here, and you remember, if you paid attention to what the fairy said, she said she had a friend or a relative. Or it doesn't really say if I can get lined up perfectly. Come on. Come on, Link, you can do this. Z-targeting is a wonderful thing, let me tell you. She said she mentioned that she knows somebody in Hyrule Castle that could be able to help me. And Din's Fire, actually, you do need in order to beat the game, because there's an area you cannot access without it. So you want to come over here and make sure you don't get caught. Just hug the wall and you won't. Throw a bomb, because they totally would not hear the bomb's explosion. Right? And then crawl through here. And it's going to be the same process as before with the playing of the lullaby. And Din's Fire, what it does is it creates a little... It's an area effect spell. It just engulfs everything around you in fire. It's just very successful against most enemies, especially grass-based enemies, and also will burn web, which is, can come in handy. You can't really use them in boss fights because it doesn't really work. Most bosses don't get close enough to you. But if you're ever surrounded by a couple enemies that you can't handle, or you think you just burn, which in the ice cavern it works a little bit, just use Din's Fire and you'll be good to go. I'll only use it a handful of times because it takes a little bit of magic power to do. You can also use it to attack or burn things, which I just did. And anytime you need magic power or health, you can come see a fairy. Just play the, play the ocarina, play the lullaby, and they will heal you and fill up your magic power. Alright, well that's it for this video. I'm going to meet you guys outside Hyrule Castle. And this has been a Bottom of Map production from Fish Food.